Okay. Welcome to the next mission or video or whatever I'm doing here. So the gun foundry finished, or was opened up at some point off camera, but kept the mission for on camera here. So yeah. That's basically that. Got level 24. Lumber mill and a whole bunch of other stuff that's probably going to be useless for now. So, ancient ruins. So, oh, look at this. This is the dude, the guy. Yeah. Old defenses. You should be, Lieutenant. You really should be. So, there is the ancient construct there. The first boss of the game. Or the first real boss of the game. Oh, look at this. This is the quest to give absurd amounts of food products to these guys, to Recoil Ridge. Yeah. That's a lot of artichokes and a lot of matzos and some good amount of bacons too. So if we're gonna get Recoil Ridge, we gotta get the lumber mill, which is the so there's the ancient construct. It's got the slap attack and the laser attacks, and they all do considerable amount of damage and have very low cooldowns too, honestly. For demonstration purposes, we will place the trooper and watch him get one shot. So that's not gonna be it's gonna be a while till I actually kill that thing. And gonna be quite a while, honestly. But in the meantime, can do special delivery quest or whatever. Okay, so we got more steel and more concrete. Now the plan here is to build a whole bunch of well, maybe not build a whole bunch of unit thingies, but okay. Clearly that isn't the plan. I was thinking that the plan was going to be to build a bunch of farms and other shops in order to complete the quest, but you know, doesn't seem like past me's doing that, so can only assume that that means it's gonna be a while. placing the shack. And I've got another shack we can place probably. Yep. So I got a couple of those. It'll bring the population cap up to 150 later. In the meantime, it's time to build a whole bunch of these fields to speed through that quest as soon as possible. Some quests would take a long time if you don't build a whole bunch of thingies for them. I mean, 10 artichokes. It'll take 2 cycles if you build 5 fields, which isn't very long. But you know, if you just leave it with 1 field, that'll leave you with only 1 cycle, and then you're gonna pretty objectively be not enjoying your time waiting. To build some bakeries too, hopefully, is what past me is gonna do. To get the soggy matzos under construction. Yeah, I got a lot of buildings offline right now. A whole lot of buildings offline. Head over to the Recoil Ridge and collect from our only current source of lumber. Although I'm sure there's like other sources of lumber out there, but you know, it's the only one currently available, I think. So, on another note, should be making some very close now. I think there's only like, what is it, 3 more or no, not 3, but there are less than 10 of the of these pre-recorded old videos to be voiced over still. At which point my voiceover expertise will automatically jump back like a month of experience and or practice to the time it was when I had just barely started, but it will be the continuation of the current progression in this game or whatever, if that makes any sense. I mean, I'm sure it makes some sense, right? I don't know. That was not a very good hit from the gun truck there. I do very much look forward to actually being able to make use of some other, what's it called? Some other units to do damage. I mean, at this point in the game, only like, what, a few levels away from being able to start producing tank killers, I think. Well, I don't know about mass producing them, because I'm gonna wanna make sure that I have the proper cost reduction on the factory. But, you know, after that, after properly upgraded the factory to have all the cost reduction that I'm gonna want, then definitely gonna need the gears to build those things too. So, I mean, they are level 27, so still a couple levels out. But by that time, I do expect to have all the what's it called? Other resources like steel and stuff in enough abundance to basically defeat the resource costs or something like that. So it looks like here what past me is doing is setting up to fight the watchtower, the sturdy watchtower, which may or may not be pretty durable. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows the watchtowers and how they are basically insanely durable. What am I looking at here? What is past me doing? Honestly, I have no idea. Looks like I'm looking through the rocket and the other soldier attacks for some reason. But the bazooka squad just takes him out. And then just rocket the other guys a few times, I think. If that is in fact what is going on. Yep, there goes. Another lossless watchtower kill. Sturdy watchtower kill. Which means all there is left is to take out the actual guard units. Which shouldn't be too bad. Considering they are in fact just, you know, snipers or whatever. That guy is at 1 health, isn't he? Must be, right? So, got not much here, it looks like. Gonna finally rescue Morgan and Ramsey from the rescue air quotes there, because, you know, for the quest purposes they are captured, but for other quests that are happening, they are not, you know. Because most quests are that you can get at the same time are independent of each other, so they won't be. So they will include characters that might be busy with another quest or something. Yeah. That was an exact hit. Because those shotgun guys have 175 health. And the gun truck did exactly 175 damage. I'd call that. I'd say that was pretty lucky there. Luck is an interesting thing, honestly. Like sometimes you feel like you're lucky, sometimes you feel like you're not. And yeah. Yeah. I mean, for all I've like I do know, or I did used to know, some people who would always complain about their luck, and I may or may not have been someone who also complained about my luck in regards to certain things. But in the end, luck is just a factor of time spent doing stuff. Meaning, of course, that the more you do something, technically, the more luck you will have doing that thing, and the more bad luck you'll also have doing that exact same thing. Because you'll have a larger sample size or whatever of experiences with that thing. And then since, you know, we as humans, or people, have a slight, I don't know if it's slight or whatever, but I've heard that there's a negativity bias, which basically means that we are more likely to feel like we are unlucky or having bad luck, as opposed to the other way around. I mean, I don't know if that like makes perfect sense or anything, but I feel like it makes a decent amount of sense. So anyways, so, you know, negativity bias or whatever. Meaning, you know, biased toward feeling like we're not lucky or something. Even when we definitely are or something like that. I don't know. It's not like, I'm not like super knowledgeable about this thing. I just know that I've experienced this sort of thing and seeing other people complain about being unlucky when they get lucky just as many times as they get unlucky or something like that. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Got the raptor. The raptor's pretty good at raptoring. Morgan serves a useful purpose there. Although, objectively speaking, the soldiers are doing the most work in this entire encounter, given their area attacks and high damage on the area attacks. Not sure why I used the whip on that. Okay. Okay, there is Sarin himself. So, I have to make sure to properly engage with this. Which is gonna look like using the soldiers here to completely hard focus on well, not exactly hard focus, but keep hitting Sarin with each attack. So yeah, get a critical, get some flames, and he is down. And then we gotta take out the last guy who can hit the back line. Use the raptor. And the bazooka squad, who honestly didn't see much use in this entire battle. But, ha! I knew it. I'll talk. I will grant you fought valiantly, but my defeat does not mean my end. Blah blah blah. Go running home with your tail between your legs. And tell your boss we'll kick his ass if he so much as shows a pinky near our outpost. Sir, Ixnay on Aking May, the homicidal A. Raider A. Perkins, are you having a stroke or something? And so that is the end or defeat of Sarin. Well, the first defeat. There will be more, but yeah, that's the end of the video too.